Welcome to our kitchen. Today, we're diving into the delightful world of pie making. Whether you're a seasoned baker or just starting out, making a pie from scratch is a rewarding experience that fills your home with warmth and delicious aromas. So, let's roll up our sleeves and get started. First, we'll begin with the crust. A flaky, buttery crust is the foundation of any great pie. For this, you'll need 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup of unsalted butter, chilled and cut into small cubes. In a large bowl, combine the flour and salt. Then, add the cold butter and use a pastry cutter or your fingers to mix until the mixture resembles coarse crumbs. Next, gradually add about 6 to 8 tablespoons of ice water, mixing until the dough just comes together. Be careful not to overwork it. Once it's ready, divide the dough in half, shape it into discs, wrap them in plastic wrap, and refrigerate for at least an hour. While the dough chills, let's prepare the filling. The beauty of pie is that you can use a variety of fruits, but today, we'll make a classic apple pie. You'll need about 6 to 8 medium-sized apples, peeled, cored, and sliced. In a large bowl, toss the apples with 3/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a pinch of nutmeg. This mixture will create a sweet, an aromatic filling that's simply irresistible. Once your dough has chilled, it's time to roll it out. On a lightly floured surface, take 1 disc of dough and roll it out into a circle about 12 inches in diameter. Carefully transfer it to a 9-inch pie pan, pressing it gently into the bottom and sides. Now, pour in your apple filling, making sure it's evenly distributed. For the top crust, roll out the second disc of dough in the same way. You can either place it directly on top of the filling or cut it into strips to create a lattice design. If you choose the latter, simply with the strips over the filling, trimming any excess dough. Don't forget to seal the edges by crimping them with your fingers or a fork. For a beautiful golden finish, brush the top crust with an egg wash made from 1 beaten egg mixed with a tablespoon of water. Now, it's time to bake. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit to 120 degrees Celsius and bake the pie for about 15 minutes. Then, reduce the temperature to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius, and continue baking for another 30 to 40 minutes, or until the crust is golden brown. Once it's out of the oven, let your pie cool for at least an hour before slicing. This will help the filling set and make for cleaner slices. And there you have it, a home-made apple pie that's sure to impress. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please consider following or subscribing for more delicious recipes. Happy baking!